Howdy and happy day. Common sense is not a gift. It's punishment because you have to deal with everyone who doesn't have it. Liberals, leftists, they're non-thinkers. They are dumbed down, so smarten up. Only saying. That would be for you and me. Let's all smarten up and understand what they are, because we have to win. It's a fight every day. Governor Newsom in California, he's expected now to face a recall. Of course, that would be in the fall. It's kind of interesting, you know, because he has an advantage over his challengers with regard to money. And whoever said money doesn't buy happiness or elections was an idiot, because it does. You know, talks cheap, takes money to buy whiskey, right? And the challengers are limited to $32,400 in their direct accounts because of campaign laws. But the governor, you know what? He just recently received a $3 million donation from Netflix, and he can get as much as he wants. So it works for me, but not for you. How about unfair? How about a stacked deck? Do you think? I mean, that's why you have to get rid of people like this. You can get things back to regular, back to normal. It's important. And then you have the guy in Texas, he's the governor, and he's saying, you know what, I'm going to sign a bill that will prevent cities in the state to defund police departments. You know, I guess that's okay, but if you want to defund it, let them. I mean, the people soon will give the pushback. It's happened. It's happening. And this guy's a Republican. He's a great guy. But in Republican places, they're in charge, right? I mean, they're doing it well and right. Right is the key word. Whereas Democrats, they defund, and then the people start screaming and saying, hey, we got all these problems going on. You got to bring them back. We need more policemen now. And I think it'll take care of itself. So the city wants to defund, let them. When all the bad guys start doing the bad things, it'll self-correct. CNN, their ratings, you know, since Trump has left office, has lost. The ratings have gone down nearly 70%. Whoa, talk about a plunge. I mean, the fake news network has lost 70% of its viewers since January. How are you going to make money now? Not so much. I mean, I guess it kind of worked. You got rid of the president with all of your lies and misinformation, but now there's nothing for people to listen to because you sure don't tell bad stories about Biden. In Canada, David Lewis, let me see now. He was the founder of the NDP party in Canada. His grandson, his name is Avi, A-V-I. He's 54 years old, and he now has said, I'm going to run in the next election. He's a filmmaker of documentaries and short films, and he's an activist. You know, he's a climate change man and a pipeline hater and so on. The things that you would expect with a left-wing guy, right? He's perfect for the NDP. He's lived off the real Canadian people and taxes all of his life. He's against all that allowed them to earn the money that he's gotten. Did you get that? You know, people make money, they give it to him in grants. Filmmaker, documentary maker. I mean, are you kidding me? Every time he does that, he gets a check. I mean, it's like a welfare system, you know. He makes tons of money to produce what the public doesn't care about or even see. And now he wants to be a politician and he get paid more, you know, from the trough. I mean, that would fit. You know, I won't give you anything, but I'll take everything that you have. In Ottawa, the science minister there says we're planning on landing a rover on the moon in the next 5 years. The Canadian Space Agency says that we're going to do that. We're going to take robots. Don't. Take some politicians with you as well. Take the Prime Minister and a whole bunch of people with him. And you don't care about this, I know, but I want you to know that China has 700 million pets. How many cats? Don't ask. Now, in the United States, there's 395 million pets, and freshwater fish are kept as pets, and there are 139 million there are of them. In Canada, there are 8 million cats and 8 million dogs, and about 300 or 400 stupid politicians. Premier Jason Kenney in Alberta. This guy, he's under attack by the Wild Rose Party, and he's going to get it. There's an organized movement that's coming at him in Alberta, and I believe we're going to get into this more. There's a new website coming up soon. It's called rightforalberta.com, and I believe that Alberta will separate. Many people laugh at me. They say, we'd like it to happen. It'll never happen. The world needs a model. A capitalist model, right? Conservative capitalist model of a country. I'd vote for them, but nobody else will. That's not true. It's going to happen. I believe it. There's a lot of stuff going on that y'all don't know about. Back to this. Kenny, though, you know, he should work for the Wild Rose Party because he's going to cause separation. He says, I admire Quebec's attempt to declare itself a nation. But I wouldn't call Alberta a nation. That's not the language I would use. I'm a federalist. And he goes on and on. You know what? all the cheese is not on the cracker. What can be done to cool Canada's hot housing market? The CBC is asking that question, and they just can't figure it out, right? It's pretty simple. Have a free market. The government always gets involved, like they are now, and you have a bunch of stoop heads that are saying, hey, we can fix this. They don't even know the problem. I mean, 2x4s. I mean, have you bought one lately? I mean, everything is getting out of control. And why is that? It's because of leftism, primarily. I mean, permits cost more and the taxes go up. Everything kind of goes over to the consumer, and it's pretty simple. Get out of the business. Let the free market work freely, and things will take care of itself. Government does not listen to me. Government does not listen to you. Change the name of your town to No Place, because you are a nobody from nowhere. Let's escape the commies. Let's move someplace so we can be somebody someday. That would be Alberta, the country. Hey, I get your comments. I get your outbursts, but stand by. See ya.